is good, it's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're gonna be going over my predictions for season 4 of NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Talking about who I think the level 40 could possibly be. What about a new triple threat offline reward? What tier would the triple threat offline rewards be? All of those types of things. Now, before we dive any further into that, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button if you are new. We're on the road towards 130,000 subscribers. So I'll start with this, okay? Each and every season so far, I've been too high on these mode rewards. Last season, I thought we'd see diamonds. We did it. This season, I'd be like, you know what? We'll probably see pink diamonds. We're not seeing pink diamonds, okay? So get that out of your brain. We are not seeing pink diamonds as mode rewards. We are going to probably see diamonds again, diamonds as mode rewards if I had to guess. And it would not totally shock me to see Ammies as mode rewards again. This is something that bugs me as much as anything when I talk about 2K, when I talk about what could be improved. Mode rewards need to be good. When we look at these mode rewards, and I'm not talking about KG, Hakeem, Jimmy, I'm talking about the specific mode rewards. Otis Thorpe, David West, DeAndre Jordan, or, you know, who is the ultimate one? Steve Francis, Ron Harper, Artis Gilmore, Doug Christie, Jason Terry. I've played a ton of MyTEAM, and the amount of games I see those guys used is slim to none. Nobody uses these cards at all, and that is a big time issue. People need an incentive to load up the game and to play the game. And I get it. There's some great MTN modes. I get it. You know, at the end, there's probably going to be a good option. But these mode rewards have to be at least a little bit better. So I think they're going to be diamonds. And I don't think they're going to be too great. But what can we do about it? Not much. Now, let's start in a clutch time offline. My prediction right now is going to be a diamond Elgin Baylor. And you guys might be like, well, Ty, we just got a season 3 Elgin Baylor as an amethyst. So I doubt we'll get him. Look, I get it, but Elgin Baylor's only got one card this season, and nobody used that amethyst tis the season Elgin Baylor. Why? Well, because he's way overpriced, and the only reason you get him is if you locked in the set. But Elgin Baylor stinks in MyTEAM, and I feel like he's a perfect guy for 2K to put in this mode. The other ones that was on my mind is Clyde, as well as Dominic Wilkins, but I feel like they are too good to be a clutch time offline reward. Elgin Baylor was a guy that came to my mind. Triple threat offline, I'm thinking Moses Malone. Why? Well, we saw David West last season as probably our best specific mode reward. And I think if we got Moses Malone, he would actually be really solid in triple threat offline, because I bet heading into season 4, they give him a decent enough 3-ball that you could at least knock down shots with that. Meanwhile, Moses is always really solid on the defensive end of the court. And if you search Moses Malone in 2K24, I don't think we've got a Moses Malone card yet in MyTEAM. And so, you know, the time is coming for Moses Malone in MyTEAM. I don't think he's going to be great, but I also could see Moses Malone as a big time reward. So when you look at your ultimate mode rewards, let's say like the KG, the Hakeem, or the Jimmys that we saw this season, I could see Moses being one of those guys as well. Next up, we got salary cap. Ultimate reward, I'm expecting a pink diamond Manu Ginobili. Now, salary cap, why am I thinking pink diamond? Well, we saw a pink diamond Steve Francis this season who wasn't great. Feel like if we got pink diamond Manu as a salary cap reward, he would not be great either. But the thing is, I do think they're trying to make salary cap at least a little better reward, because it comes out at the end of the season compared to at the start of the season. Now, maybe these rewards will ultimately all be pink diamonds. I'm hoping that's the case, but I've just been so high on mode rewards, thinking eventually 2K is going to change their thinking, and they never do. So salary cap, I bet it is a pink diamond, and my prediction is Manu Ginobili. Next up, guys, clutch time online. My prediction, Alonzo Mourning. When we look at Alonzo Mourning cards from this year, we do not have too many Alonzo Mournings. We just don't. I think we do have one at least, right? Do we? I think my game is glitched. We don't have an Alonzo Mourning? Oh, yeah, we do. The season 1 reward. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we do. He was a season 1 reward in clutch time offline, I do believe. So, I mean, maybe with the copy and paste, they wouldn't give us another Alonzo Mourning card. But I'm trying to think. We need an Alonzo Mourning card. This one came out in September. It is now January, and we do not have one. Now, maybe they could make him impact something like that, but clutch time online, it would not surprise me to see him in there. Next up, guys, a triple threat online. Now, this is a game mode that I actually really like playing. So when I'm looking at triple threat online, my hope is, okay, I just hope they give us somebody that I'm just gonna enjoy using, because look, you guys can see my total overall record in triple threat online. I play the game a decent amount. The guy that came to mind for me is MosBallin. Now, why Mo Lucas? Well, I feel like 2K always makes him a reward card in 2K, and when we look at Mo Lucas this year, we do not have a MosBallin yet, and so that's a guy that I'm thinking eventually has to come into my team, and Triple Threat Online is my hopeful mode, because I like MosBallin historically in 2K, I like playing 2K, or I like playing Triple Threat Online historically in 2K, and so if those two things can correlate, it'll be very good for me. Triple Threat Online is where I got MosBallin. Next up, my team unlimited for 5,000 points. My prediction, George Gervin. I mean, George Gervin is a guy, again, we got one in Season 1 as a Ruby, that I feel like a lot of times 2K makes him a mode reward, just specifically because he doesn't sell in packs. Like, when I was doing this, I was like, okay, maybe like a Ray Allen, maybe like, even I was thinking like a, Kawhi, Paul George, and I'm like, those guys sell in packs. A guy that's not going to sell is a guy like a George Gervin. Nobody really cares about George Gervin. Nobody's going to really want George Gervin. And so that's why, like, he really came to my mind is like, okay, he could be a guy we could get in my team unlimited. That's not like super overpowered, but he's not like an absolute garbage man in my team. George Gervin would not surprise me to see him in unlimited for that 5,000 points. Last but certainly not least, in a co-op, the guy I thought of was Spencer Haywood, another normal card that we normally get as a reward. Last year we got him in Season 5 as a reward. That, in my opinion, I actually don't mind Spencer Haywood at all. I think he plays good defense, shoots the ball well. But the thing for me and why I think we were due to get him, we do not have a Spencer Haywood card yet in my team. Similar to Mo Lucas, eventually 2K is going to drop these cards, and they normally are rewards. And so I feel like Season 4, we could see a couple of those guys that I did mention. Now let's talk about your better rewards. Let's start in the gauntlet. My prediction last season, we saw Lamar. This season, I'm predicting Anton Jameson. Anton Jameson this season or this year, when we look at the card, has one card, and it's from the 2K Day set. Problem with Anton Jameson, he's got the Brook Lopez base, but 2K has shown us time and time again, they don't really care about these gauntlet rewards. Now, hopefully, if they did put on Anton Jameson here, he'd have a better release, which I think 2K would at least do, but he's just the type of reward card that, we could get in the gauntlet. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if Anton Jameson was in Unlimited, maybe a different game mode, but we are due for an Anton Jameson card. Next up, where Hakeem Olajuwon was this season. So, like, your ultimate reward, 1,000 triple threat offline games, 400 co-op games, the 22,000 points in my team unlimited. My prediction, Oscar Robertson. Again, when you look at Oscar Robertson, a lot of times he has the potential to be the best point guard in the game, and we have not seen him since Season 1. 6'5", smooth release. They update him, make him a ton better. He could be a really useful point guard in my team. Now, I feel like they would have to update his release a little bit more for him to be that best point guard in the game. But the Big O, obviously, always has pretty good height, pretty good size, pretty good versatility, and on the defensive end of the court is really solid. So it would not shock me or surprise me at all to see the Big O as our 22,000 point unlimited reward, or 1,000 point or 1,000 win triple threat offline reward, whatever game mode you want to play. Your ultimate reward, where KG was in his Season 3. Again, I got all of these. My prediction, PG-13. Paul George is so good. But on the flip side, I don't know if and he is a little bit of a hype beast, but who is the community more excited about, Paul George or Tracy McGrady? I think T-Mac. And so for me, if I'm thinking about 2K giving us a good reward that would be worth the grind and worth it, is this mode is, or this reward is never going to be worth it. But I think Paul George would be a guy here that would get people excited. KG didn't really get people excited. And even if we go back to Season 2, like Shea didn't really get people excited. Season 1, Brandon Roy, a little, but not really. We need somebody that gets people excited. And I think Paul George would be exactly that. PG, really good in 2K. I don't think he sells packs as good as a guy like T-Mac, some of those other guys. So I think he would be a great guy to put in this spot. Last but certainly not least, our level 40 reward. I feel like nearly everybody gets level 40, whether you play Park, whether you play my team, whatever it is. My prediction, Steph Curry. The last Steph Curry card we had was hidden behind a massive paywall, and I know Steph can sell packs, but I feel like as a level 40 card, if 2K wants to bring hype to the game mode, what better way to make Steph Curry level 40? There's no better way. Steph Curry's not going to be the best point guard in the game. He's never even going to be close, but he's going to be a fun card for people to use that could possibly be free. And I think that should get people excited. Those are my predictions. Let me know yours down below in the comments. To be honest with you, I'd bet a couple of these are rewards, but I probably didn't get any of these exactly right. It's just the guessing game that comes with my team and 2K specifically. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.